Hello everyone, my name is Dario, and well, I guess there's no point in trying to keep this a secret. I mean, the game already kind of spoiled what the title was before the title, which is weird now that I think about it. I wasn't going to show this intro, but I think I'll show it now, because, you know, this is one of the few Mario games with, like, plot and lore, I guess.
Welcome to the Sunfence Tropical.
Remember when I first got this game, like, I wanted to go to Isle Delfino. Just look how... Just look at it, like, doesn't it look amazing? Then again, I've never been to any kind of resort place, so maybe that's it too. Hell, even Mario, look at Mario.
Come relax and let us refresh your body and spirit.
And of course, Princess is the only one to notice the Mario-like figure in the back. Yeah. Meanwhile, Mario and Toadsworth are in La La Land, so that's why they can't notice it. Boys will be boys. So who was that mysterious figure we saw in the back? Well, buckle your seatbelts because we're about to find out. So officially, this is Super Mario Sunshine, released in 2002 for the Nintendo GameCube. I remember getting it upon release day, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Is there any point in having surround? Yeah, I guess we'll just stick with stereo. And I gotta say that this is one of the more... It's a very unique file select. Definitely a big difference from, you know, Mario 64 and stuff. I remember it was just so cool, so different. But anyways, let's not delay any longer. Start the game. Ah, oh, dang it, I should have picked like file B or C or something. Just to be different. Oh well, whatever. So picking up right after where the intro left off. The plane appears to hit some... well, not turbulence, but paint. Damn. Wish I had a better pun to go with this.
What's this icky paint like goop? It's moving!
No, no, boys! Don't touch that stuff!
Man, the princess sure is seeing stuff. Either that or she just has really good vision. Well, look at her eyes. Of course she has good vision. She has those big anime eyes. Even though, well, I don't know if her design... No, never mind. I'm just going to walk away from that one.
Being of the princess in this dreadful heat.
Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance. Mario's like, I got this. Mario, be careful. I have a bad feeling about this. So if you notice, Mario is looking a little bit different now. He has his sleeves rolled up. So that's his big costume change for this. The controls are pretty similar to if you played, well, any 3D Mario game, I guess. But going back to Mario 64, since that was a 3D game predating this, you can do much of the same moves. You can, you know, do the side flip, whatever that's called. And you can't do the long jump anymore, for obvious reasons that you'll find out later. But, you know, you could do the jump and dash, jump and slide, I mean. You can jump and spin, but you can't do any punch moves. Now, B just taps your foot because it's the action button, as you'll see, like this. But, let's see. Let me just talk to these toads. I never talk to these toads. Don't worry, Mario. We'll watch over the princess. Please go and get help. That goop looks dangerous. I wouldn't touch it. If you get some on you, get in the water, do a spin jump. So yeah, he tells you how to do a spin jump. I've never talked to these characters before. came all this way. Now look, everything's spoiled. And see, people complain about Mario games having toads in it. See, there's always been toads. Look. Oh well, I guess that's not quite the same thing. Alright, so let's not delay any further. You can either just walk around it, or you can try to be fancy, which I'm going to try to do. Well, I already messed up. What this game has is very interesting, like, paint physics, paint and water physics. You see, like, the more I run around in this paint, one, I get hurt. But say, like, you see Mario now, he's all covered in paint. And like that toad said, you can spin jump it all off. Or jump in the water, so. Let's see what this, these are called piñatas? Piñatas? What are you waiting for? Do something! This gooey paint of yours completely covered my friend. Oh, your friend, huh? Not how we're keeping it undercover. I guess I'll use this to show you can do the good old ground pound, which I forgot to mention. You know, you don't use it. No, you do use it pretty often. So, anyways, if you notice, see what this guy says. Huh? Have we met somewhere before? I feel like I've seen you somewhere, and recently too. That don't even look like me. Welcome to Isle Delfino. Step up and grab yourself a free tourist map. Press Z to view a map. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's a Z button. Hitting Z brings up the map, like you said, and we're on the airstrip currently. A small airstrip. I don't need to read that. Whatever. And yeah, so really cool looking map. It's gonna look even better when it's filled out. If you read here, there's like little dialogue, like to add to the authenticity. Isle Delfino, welcome to Isle Delfino, the glittering jewel of the southern seas. The sun is always shining here, so come and visit. This is covered, but I think it says like picture the rolling hills, cuisine, and discover something something. Contact Isle Delfino tours. If you actually go on like those sites that look into games and stuff, they'll tell you, they can look at the map bare and it'll tell you like exactly what it says. So anyways, I'm gonna go help everyone in a second. I'm just gonna go peek over here because I'm a jerk like that. See what this guy says. You gotta love this. The piñatas are always like just doing this jig. It's so funny. Hey there, are you waiting for your pals or what? Oh, okay. Oh, guess you're gonna let me leave. Well, I'm wasting so much time on this thing. It's probably upsetting anyone who's played this game. I don't know why. I guess I'm just kind of doing stuff I never really done before. Because everyone always just goes over and cleans it up. It's just no fun. Whoa, Mario. That's interesting. All right, let's. Oh wait. Yeah, there's this game has a lot of fun with jumping from high heights, from tall heights, as you'll see. Really, there isn't another Mario game like it. And that's mainly because of the graphical power of the GameCube, allowing for bigger areas and stuff. And wow, that really does look weird down there. All right, anyways, let's not delay any further. I'm sorry. I'm just BSing around. I don't even know why I'm killing time, but let's see. So we'll see what this guy says. Luigi? Oh wait, no. Just the same mustache. Help? Help you? Are you crazy? We're the ones who need help. Take that water pump and clean the airstrip. You! You know, he wanted to say something else there. So let's slide into this thing.
Power up complete. Thank you for purchasing this item from GAD Science Inc.
GAD? What is this, a sequel to Luigi's Mansion?
Customer information. Scanning and classifying subject data. Subject identified as Mario, resident of the Mushroom Kingdom. Data storage complete. Ion flood, a flash liquidizer auto dowsing device. I hope to be of assistance. Proceeding with user instruction.
You know what's sad is that like
Use the R button.
I've been like almost reciting everything from memory, like because I played the intro so many times. It's all like everything that Flood says here. Well, I guess aside from the tutorial, but it just, I don't know, I've played it so many times I just remember it. But I decided not to say it out loud just to save everyone the annoyance, so you're welcome. Anyways, I'm talking over the tutorial, but it's pretty straightforward. It's, you know, if you're watching this, you probably most likely played this game, so it's not too new, but I'll go over the controls myself, just to, you know, in case you're wondering. But
Instructions complete. Proceed.
yes, no. Should be more talking after this. Oh no, there isn't. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be so pointless, but with the Nintendo GameCube controller, you know, it's one of the, I think it's the only GameCube controller, or the only Nintendo controller, they have pressure sensors, so lightly pressing on the R button allows you to run and shoot. Fully pressing on it allows you to just fire at will. Hitting Y enters first person mode. You can enter like that and shoot, which we'll do over here. And this pretty much sums up the game in a sense. Oh, I don't want to spoil anything, but like Flood said, go in here, any body water, hit R to refill it. X goes to hover, and allows you to hover. So this is essentially why you don't have the long jump and stuff anymore. So, and I think he said something else, but whatever, we'll figure it out. So, I usually like doing this, kind of a waste of time, but I'm just gonna paint, or not paint, I'm just gonna clean up the paint. Even though it's kind of pointless, because I think he ends up dirtying it again, but I just try to be good guys. And for anyone wondering, there isn't anything you get for like cleaning up all the paint. Like there isn't some paint goal that you have to achieve. But you know, if you enter a level and exit it, usually the paint always respawns. Let's help this guy. All right, let's see what you gotta say. Blah blah. Whoa! I thought I was a goner. Hey, hang on. It's you. This whole mess is your fault. All right, so spraying this giant blob will reveal this probably has a name, but it's like a paint pinata, I think, or something. Really simple, actually. I remember the first time playing this. This was like one of the hardest things ever, because, you know, it's a new game, so it always looks hard. But it's super easy. I think because when we played it, we kept jumping. Me and my brother kept jumping to try to hit the mouth. And, oh man, we spent so much time on this part. It's crazy. So, I forgot to mention, but you might have noticed on the map and in the intro, this doesn't look like a star now, does it? No, instead this is a shine sprite. And it's our first one. They'll go into more detail about him later, so figure it out, or we'll see in a second.
Quite an unusual device. Is it some sort of pump?
I am Flood. Glad to meet you.
Flood is so nice. Ah, the fuzz is coming.
Court is now in session.
As you are no doubt aware, someone has...
You know, they couldn't be bothered to animate a whole court scene, so they just keep it in black. Which I never even noticed till now, actually. I never really cared.
And yes, endangering our very way of life. Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness. Expert shine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because all of our guardians, the shine sprites, have vanished from their gathering spot at the shine gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold the sketch of the perpetrator based on...
Oh yeah, because that's definitive. It's not like anyone could just put on a hat and be me. Well, actually, Mario 64 kind of proves that.
Overruled. I judge the
DS, I
defendant
mean.
guilty as charged. I hereby order the
the defendant to clean this entire island. Until Isle Delfino is completely free of his vile handiwork, Mario shall not be allowed to leave.
So in one of the most BS courts ever, we now get tasked with cleaning the whole island. And I'm not going to make the obvious joke, oh, where's Phoenix right when you need him? No, I'm not doing that. Never even played Phoenix Wright. Oh, I gotta shut up.
But the pollution itself is not the main problem. Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct? It is a shine sprite. Shine sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most of the Shine sprites have fled. There is no longer any power to support the peaceful lifestyle of the islanders. It is most pitiable. The only way to ensure the return of the Shine Sprites is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
And I guess in one of the weirdest things, it gives you an option to listen to it again. Which, I don't know, I guess that's useful.
You can't miss the mess now. Your first job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, we'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off.
So if I recall correctly, actually, hold on, let's say in a second. So if I recall correctly, that last line about them watching me to make sure I don't slack off, if I recall, well, this game actually went through a lot of changes in development that I'll get into, I guess, across the LP, but one of the line about them referring to they'll be watching you and start saying something if you slack off, I think it refers to when there's a point in development where they would be watching you, and if you really don't follow the mission and stuff, they would arrest you or try to capture you or something like that. But this has been removed from the game. I can just spray this guy, I can jump on him, he's not gonna he's just gonna yell at me and just do whatever. Oh wow, I can't do that. Okay. But yeah, so it's a reference to an old game mechanic. I guess I could have just said that instead of my long-winded explanation, but sorry. So, Yellow over here is filling us in that we're all good. Man, there's so much stuff in this game I gotta get for it, but I guess I'll tackle it one bit at a time. He's telling me about the map again, which I already got. So okay, let's see, we're getting kind of high on time, but it's okay. It's the beginning, so let's So what Flood was saying, this is Isle Delfino. Well, Flood in the court was saying this is Isle Delfino. It's the main plaza. This is essentially the hub world where you're going to be interacting with a lot of levels and stuff. Princess Peach's castle, essentially. Obviously, it's much more luxurious and nicer and stuff. If you notice, what they were saying, this sun is kind of doing this weird shading kind of thing. So, and that's because a lot of the shines have left the shine gate right there. So, as you collect more and more shines, the darkness will go back and eventually will be super bright. So, we'll see more of this game. Man, there's just so much. I can't even... So much. I already talked to you. Get to it. But I'll try to... this is the first episode. I'm really sorry that it's kind of going slow, but, everyone loves to do the box breaker. It's a dance move? Slamming your ass into the ground is a dance move? Okay. Well, let's talk to Toadsworth and Peach and get on with it. I'm pleased to see you're safe, I must tell you. We were walking around town earlier, and it seems that the area near the Shine Gate... Okay, yeah, so he's basically telling what we know. Oh, Mario, you're okay after all. I just knew you would be. So we got another of those goopy paint messes. Why is the sky so dark, huh? It's not sun drenched. Hardly my idea of relaxing vacation, Mario. I want to go home right now. Go home then. What's stopping you here? Like I have to stay. All right, let's do this guy. I forgot what these things are called. Man, I'm so bad. I should have like done some research or something. So let me just clean this guy and be nice, I guess. Even though I really don't have the time to do so. Man, I keep stuttering. Kind of worrisome. So I'm just gonna clean up the mess. You, like I said, you don't have to clean up the mess. I'm just choosing to do it just because. You know. Oh, okay. Let me save this toad and then we'll get on with it. Yeah, these are, I forgot what those are called, but they're just little annoying monsters. They're like the Goombas of paint, essentially. So, whatever. Let's just do this. Yeah, this, the first person camera really makes these bosses easy. Here, watch, I'll show you. I'll show you how easy they make them. Because otherwise you have to like jump and hit it a certain way. Alright. Dang it, Toad! So the problem is you have to hurry with these things because... Oh, never mind. You have to hurry because it'll eventually go back in and recover health. So...
Princess, look! On the statue's head!
In the first instance of Shadow Mario. I think that's what his name is. I love how it has like that cop's camera where it's like zooming in. So we'll paint that later. Catch this guy. Ah! Yeah, this is... I can see how this could be kind of difficult. In fact, I remember it taking a while the first time I played it. And, but, you know, after playing this game for years, I know almost all the tricks. So we got him. Oh, wow, not fair, completely unfair. You shouldn't be allowed to use tools like that. So now he's gonna run off. Try to spray him a little bit. So if you notice, he paints this weird looking goo. We spray graffiti into it and jump into it. Well, pursuit.